So just took the door panel off to probably take, mainly to take the mirror off for paint, but also maybe take the door panel off. And surprisingly, did not feel like it had ever been pulled off before. Pop clips and everything were still extremely tight. And one of the first Integras I've seen with the actual plastic here left up in a long time, so kind of cool. Pretty clean, a little bit of dust, but overall pretty clean back here. So I haven't been doing a whole lot of updates, but it takes a lot of effort to do videos and everything. So today I'm going to do a door panel removal and remove the side view mirror here. So to start removing the door panel, there's only really 3 bolts and pop clips that hold it in. One is here, one is in the door pocket in the center, and one is behind the plastic cap right here. So pretty straightforward. Sometimes you can you know, leave a few threads left and pull it out with a screw. Other times you just pull it and it'll pop that pop clip out. I always like to kind of re-thread the screw in so it doesn't become lost or anything. Similar here with the door pocket screw. We're just going to, you know, screwdriver, pull it out, slide that whole door pocket out. I've got a little tiny screwdriver for popping this plastic piece. I actually prefer the Craftsman one that has some ridges on it. It tends to grab that plastic a little better, but it can also mar up. If you just press it, if you put your screwdriver in that slot, press it in to kind of push the whole assembly over and then pull out slightly. It should do it without a whole lot of effort or potentially even scratching up your panel, anything like that. Again, by pressing over, you'll open that tab versus rounding it off or breaking it off. On these door panels, these are actually really tight. I don't think they've ever been removed before. At least the driver's side was really tight. There's really nothing other than putting your fingers here and pulling that you can do. I don't believe that there's any type of assembly or anything like that on it. There's no, you know, like clip that clips in. There's no right way to pull it. It's just snug right here. So I suppose actually looking at these 2 clips right here, sliding it backwards, not to break these 2 little things. So actually you should kind of slide it backwards and then out, because there are 2 brackets right here, 2 little plastic brackets. Kind of scarred those up, at least the back one a little bit, that fit in. Actually right here I can see it now, fit in this metal bracket. So again, slide it back and it should release, so don't do what I did there. And then similarly, you've just got pop clips all the way around. You'll pull those off and then disconnect the tweeter and the window switch, and we should be good to go. Again, these are pretty tight, real tight maybe. Let's see if we can't, the driver's side just kind of popped all at once. Once I got one of them popped, the rest of them popped. So there we go. Just kind of work your way around popping them. For reassembly of this, I don't have obviously even a charge harness or anything, wiring harness for the battery plugged up. And so when you reassemble this, you want to have your glass down, or else you will always split the door panel where the rubber seal meets up. You'll almost always split it. It's really hard to get it in with the window up because of the way the radius of the window is. So you want your windows down to get it to have a nice fit. And then you'll pick it up off the back and then kind of slide it forward just a little bit, and that should give you room. You can maybe notice in the video here, there's a little bit of a cutout right here. That's why you pick it up, slide it back, and then you get it to that ledge. And then, like I said, disconnect the window switch and the window switch and the tweeter. You'll have that panel off, and then we can go removing the mirror. So I'll take this inside real quick and be right back. All right, so I do have a small rip in this door panel here. This is ripped, which is a little unfortunate, but it's okay. So now we're going to remove this mirror. So the pop clip for this, it actually has two hooks that hook straight down over the metal, and so you want to remove this pop clip from this plastic piece right here. You want to pop it forward and then pick it straight up. I don't know if I can do that with my hands. It looks like I can. And so again, you've got these two clips right here that are that hook in, and then one pop clip, so you just remove it and then slide it up, and that actually worked pretty well. So we'll throw that in our bag. Then I've got obviously the plug for the mirror, and then I've got 3 8mm bolts for the side mirror as well, which we'll go ahead and remove here. And then there is obviously the gaskets in place, so I usually fold the mirror out, bump it, break that loose. And then the only other thing to be aware of is the plug here actually has 2 clips that you have to press down, or up on the bottom one and down on the top one, and slide the mirror out. Okay, and I grabbed the base. I'd folded the mirror out, but it was kind of flexing the mirror, so I actually grabbed the base underneath the mirror and grabbed it. And then I like to start at the bottom. It seems easier to kind of pull it up, pop that clip, then press the upper tab here and get it down, and then you can just pull the mirror off. So I'll see if we can't do a close up here, but there's the 2 tabs that I was referring to, and then your mirror's off. Hey guys, hope you enjoy watching the restoration of the rusty Barnacle, Integra Type R 98111. Please subscribe and keep looking for updates. Thanks.